What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. We are back with our Alien RPG campaign. This is the Echoes of Titans. I'm, of course, your GM, your game mother for the night, Jumbo Thick. We're joined by not quite the full cast and crew. We're missing our beloved Corporal Graves. I will be having to play him tonight. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, he's kind of a dour individual. We have our good Marshall Sweetman patched in on a drive, so we're going to kind of leave him alone for the first little bit until he gets to where he's going. So, we have a hell of a game ahead of us. Last we left off, we had the crew have a last session we opened up on the crew coming face to face with a bizarre-looking synthetic, the synthetic form of Dr. Valkova, that rescued all of you from the approaching sheen white, terrifying creatures within the security wing of Set Off Black. She revealed that she is responsible for keeping Obraza, the corrupted AI of Set Off Black, its creator, Professor Zukov, and their collective monsters from escaping the vault. However, the breach made by the infamous Captain Caro and the Marines has made this a time-sensitive issue, as Caro has sent a team to re-engage the shutdown generator for the plant, which will power Obraza back to its full potential, and has led an assault into the R&D wing trying to recover Zukov's research data that is better left rotting in this vault. After being given very specific instructions on how to take Obraza offline in both the engineering and R&D wing, which I hope all of you wrote down, because they are very specific for a reason. I guess we'll find out if anybody did. After you were given those, you decided to resupply. You were given instructions to a tucked away, relatively untouched security checkpoint by Valkova. You initially decided to sweep the engineering section together after you cobbled together some firearms, some interesting ones as well, and some basic vests. And then you were going to move on to R&D. However, after being delayed by a creature attack, and Valkova seeing Caro making a significant push into R&D, there was a possible change of plan put to task. You ultimately decided to split to tackle both objectives simultaneously, as the shutdown sequence for Obraza must be done within 60 seconds of one another. So you need to be in place. You were given walkies to contact each other to facilitate this. Graves and Dr. Barron took engineering, and Marshall Sweetman, Dr. Salvatore, and the oh-so-lovely Jack Dawson took research and development, R&D. Each team has come across information regarding the going on in Set Off Black and the potential threats should anything escape this place. Graves and Dr. Baring made it to the central generator, which was almost back online, only to find it under Marine occupation, with a sentry gun in place guarding the entrance. Luckily, they had donned Marine armor on their way here, and were registering as friendlies, as Graves suited up into a nearby power loader and kicked things off. On the other side, after recovering some experimental weapons, advanced armor, and a collection of nerve gas, the R&D team were moments from entering into the nearby room with the Obraza backup when a large creature with multiple writhing tentacles was spotted by Marshall Sweetman. Its gaping underside looking like a lamprey's teeth with 6 additional smaller appendages grasping for flesh. So, with that in mind, we're actually going to kick off with a different team of individuals. So I need to actually fix this. I need to re-roll this real quick. We are going to get into an awesome description I prepared for all of you, if I do say so myself. And Ooh, that's pretty good. All right. Okay. So, with that in mind, let's kick things off, shall we? The engineering wing opens up into a cavernous generator hall, a vertical cathedral of industry where heat, noise, and pressure once kept an entire facility alive. Now it feels like a besieged stronghold. The generator itself dominates the center of the chamber, a towering multi-story turbine assembly wrapped in coolant pipes, power conduits, and thick bundles of armored cabling that disappear into the ceiling. Its housings are streaked with oil, resin residue, and scorched warning glyphs. Emergency lights cast the room in harsh amber and blood-red hues, shadows stretching long and distorted across the deck plates. High above, catwalks crisscross the chamber, layered like ribs around the generator core. On one of them, partially concealed by a heat exchanger and a hanging curtain of steam, lies a Marine sniper, prone, rifle steady, scope glinting faintly as it tracks movement below. He has the height, the angle, and the patience to kill anyone who steps into the open. At ground level, we have 3 riflemen that are dug in hard. One covers the main access corridor, braced behind a portable barricade of overturned machinery. Another watches a side maintenance tunnel, finger resting just inside the trigger guard. The third patrols near the generator itself, too close to the machinery, too close to the people huddled there. Near the generator's base, we have Victor Delgado and Lila Ramirez on their knees beside an open access panel, hands slick with grease and coolant as they work under shouted orders. Their movements are sharp, rushed, desperate. Furthermore, there's a small group of colonists, about 3 of them, that have been herded nearby, zip-tied and forced to sit against the generator housing, faces pale in the flickering light. The Marine looming over them keeps his rifle low but ready, muzzle drifting just enough to make the threat unmistakable. Faster! You stall again, I start picking. Then, thum, thum, thum. The sound rolls into the chamber like approaching artillery. Metal groans, deck plating vibrates. Loose tools skitter across the floor. From the access corridor, framed by sparks and smoke, the power loader steps into the generator room. Its massive hydraulic arms flex with a hiss of pressure. Pistons cycle, warning strobes flash along its reinforced chassis as it clears the doorway. Steel fleet slamming down with deliberate, unstoppable weight. The machine looks widely out of place here, too aggressive, too alive. Every Marine snaps to attention at once. Contact! Power loader! Someone shuts! The sniper jerks upright on the catwalk, scope swinging down. All the riflemen abandon their overlapping fields of fire and begin converging, boots pounding metal as they reposition for a kill zone that suddenly feels very certain. The Marine near the colonists shoves one of them hard, dragging them partially upright as a shield. Eyes on the loader! Don't let it get close! Comms crackle to life across the chamber. Command, this is engineering. Hostile heavy equipment breach. Repeat, hostile power loader in the generator room. We're requesting immediate backup. The generator looms between them all, silent and inert for now. Victor Delgado glances up just long enough to see the machine. Recognition and hope flickering across his face before fear crushes it down again. Ramirez clenches her jaw, hands flying faster through the exposed circuitry. The Marines fan out, weapons trained. A colonist whimpers. The power loader takes another step forward. A walking battering ram in a room full of people who suddenly realize this fight is about to get very loud, very close, and very personal. I'm going to need you to roll me initiative, Dr. Bering.
All right. It's a D20, right? D20?
Just a D20?
We want a low number, though, right?
Yes, preferably.
I got middle of the road. I got 9.
All right. A 9. Okay. So you guys are... Put Dr. Baring in here. Dr. Baring. Fantastic. Oh, I'm excited. So, with that in mind, Dr. Baring, you told me that you were taking cover behind the loader, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Using it as cover as it moves through
Yes.
the door.
Oh, yes, I was.
Coming
yeah.
in behind
what I
it,
said, actually.
trying to keep track with it. I
Mhm.
mean, I just want to confirm that's what you are doing.
Correct.
Okay. Using it as a full cover situation here. You're wearing marine armor, has an armor rating of 6, so keep that in mind.
Let me check that right
From
now.
staying behind the power loader, you get an additional 3 points of armor from kind of like sticking behind its chassis. Now, you're not as well, that's what Graves gets from being in the power loader. You, from staying behind it, will receive an additional, let me see the cover real quick. I'm going to give you an additional 5 armor.
Jeez.
From staying behind it. So that's you right now. As you guys step in, initiative is kicking off.
Okay.
The Marines are spread out across the generator room. The generator room is massive. So up above you, at extreme range, is the scout, the sniper, is at the top in some gantries up there. You can climb various ways to get up to him, but it would take time. You would have to cross several zones of movement to get up to him. The other 3 Marines are on the ground floor. The one with the colonists is considered at long range. That's towards the center of this room, and that is where the actual main generator, the massive machinery that dominates the center of this room, is located. There is the other Marine that was kind of on a patrol, is within normal range of the 2 of you. And there is a third individual that is actually at close range, and he was the one that was guarding this area. So as soon as Graves moves the power loader in and looks over, there's a Marine within like 30 feet of you, rifle raised. He's a little bit distracted by the power loader though. So I have Graves' stats here, or at least what I believe are Graves' stats from the various amounts of game we've played. So I've got that written down. You guys should all be healed. How much stress did you have, Dr. Barry?
Let me see. 4.
You have 4.
I have the perfect amount of stress.
I think that he only had 2.
He's a cool character. I
think he's got 2.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with that for now. We'll see how this goes, because shit's about to get real. Unfortunately, as we open up combat, the rifleman nearest you is going to, so he's considered in short range, no penalty. He's going to open up on the power loader. Contact! And he's going to shoot, and just immediately shoot. He already had his rifle at the ready. It's going to be... He'll go full auto. Why wouldn't he? His stress goes up by 2 at this point. You've seen the power loader is scary enough in close range. He's going to strafe and put everything he can into that. That's going to be 3 damage. Let's see what Graves can do. So that's 3 damage. He's got 9 armor right now. So we're looking for 3 6s. All right, he takes 1 point of damage. Slugs off 2. I forgot his armor piercing. Too late, already did it. So he takes 1. Mark that down. That brings him down to 4. The other rifle, and then he's going to move away from you. He's going to move into medium range. He's going to like skid away, looking for cover. The one that's already behind a barricade is going to use his quick action to aim, and he's going to open up on the loader from long range. So he's got a -1 to this, but a +1 because of that. So it's going to be. He gets nothing, and these guys cannot push rolls. The one that's at long range is going to move up into normal range, and he'll take a shot standing. He won't take cover. Yeah, they're all targeting the loader. Oh, he's -1. Damn it. Wait, long. Yeah, -1. So that's okay. Nothing. Plinks off of the armor plating. Last shot. This is the sniper.
I thought these guys were like elites, bro. That's what I'm saying is they're just it's like stormtroopers in Star Wars. Okay.
These
only
one of them went full auto because unlike Graves, their panic starts to rise as they burst fire. However, both. So his stress is going to go up by 1. So he's going to go up to 3 stress. I got 3 stress dice for him. 4 stress actually. 3. He goes up 1 for being shot at because that's a thing, and he gets another 1 for taking damage. So right now Graves is at 4 stress. The sniper doesn't go yet actually. Next in initiative, Dr. Barron. You got your quick action. You got your slow action.
Did you say there was one like close to me?
He retreated. He retreated to medium range. Yeah, he wasn't going to stand next to the power loader.
How much? What's the range on an incinerator?
The one is it a full
incinerator? The dock is
incinerator?
going to bring some heat. I believe so. I picked it up. It was one of the marine incinerators.
Oh yeah, okay. The marine incinerators. Yeah. Okay, now theirs. If it's a full-size incinerator, hold please. I do believe. Yeah, the incinerator unit is. It would freaking pull it up. All right, incinerator unit, medium range. It has no bonus though.
Okay.
So at medium range, you are looking at, if you want to shoot it from here and stay behind cover. Medium range, you're looking at a -1 to this roll. However, you are behind cover. You can aim if you want. Now, I want to preface this though. I will allow you to. Right now, you're taking cover behind the loader. As soon as Graves gets his turn, he's probably going to move. And I'll either allow you to reserve your quick action to move 1 zone with him, or it might be a good idea to take cover now.
Okay. What's the action to take cover now?
Just a quick action is just take cover, and you'll find something to hide behind in your current zone.
I'm not gonna use incinerator. I have the other gun, the AK-47 one.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so I guess wait, can I save to? I want to kind of walk behind him, like I want to stick with him.
If you want to do that, then just we do not. We'll say that you expend your quick action to follow him. Now, it's only going to get you 1 zone. So if he runs, you're not going to.
How can that thing run, man? I mean, have you seen? Did you not see the movie?
It can move. It can move.
All right, I'll go to cover then. I'll go to cover, but
depending on where you want to take cover, you are nearby the doors. You can take cover behind the bulkhead doors. Significantly more cover, armor bonus.
Okay.
But you're going to be at a further range from everyone, or you can take cover behind some of the turned over machinery and crates and barrels and things scattered around the area. You will get the equivalent of It's called Furniture, which is an armor rating of 3.
Okay. That's not a real quick. So our objective is I can't remember. Were we trying to take out the generator? I thought we were trying to take out our mainframe with the data spec,
You
actually.
are trying to take care of the mainframe. However, the immediate threat in the engineering wing was
And if we kill the
there.
generator, it's still going to set off the negative reaction from the two systems we're trying to shut down, correct? If I
If
remember.
the generator is turned on, Obraza will come back to life, and no one's sure what will happen if it gets full faculties back. Right now, it's in like a hibernating state. If it comes
Mhm.
fully online, you're not sure what could happen.
All right, let's just let me get to the furniture cover and let me take a pot shot at
Okay.
the closest marine.
Okay. So you close
It's
in. Um, there are 3 at what would be considered, well, 2 at medium range, and there's 1 at long range. The 1 at long range is also taking a human shield.
I'm not that kind of character. We're not doing that. I'll shoot at one of the guys with the at medium range.
Okay.
I'm not a warrior, man. I'm just
Give me a
juiced
shot.
up on adrenaline.
We'll go for the guy that did not take cover, so he's just kind of standing
Oh
nearby
yeah,
some
there we
cover.
go. I
So
like that.
go ahead and give me a shot as Dr. Bering
What is the
slides into
what
roll.
is what is the bonus on that UPP AK-47 weapon? Was it
The
2 or is it 1?
AK, I'll check real quick. It's not good. The UPP weapons are not the best. Let's see here. AK-4047 Pulse Assault Rifle. It has no bonus.
Okay.
It's only good to long range. It does have full auto capabilities. It is not armor piercing though.
Okay. Full auto sounds what I would do right now. What does that mean?
If you use full auto, you get +2 to your roll. However, your stress goes up by 1 every time you go full auto. Graves
That's
can
fine.
do it because he's got a
That's fine.
talent where he doesn't get stressed out when he
That doesn't bother
unloads.
me.
Okay.
All right. We're just gonna stand up, action movie style, and unload it.
All right. Give me some shots.
Fuck.
Medium range is -1. Full auto gives you a +2, so you're a net +1 to this.
All right. I rolled with everything, so I guess I'll just pull one of the normal dice out. I got two hits,
Okay.
but I got 2 face huggers. So let me see if I pull it together.
Okay. Let's see if you can keep it together. If you don't keep it together,
I believe I had my. Oh, let me add my stress now.
yeah, exactly.
So that means I add the stress from the stress dice before I roll for panic, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's an 8, but because my talent, it's a 6, so I hold it together.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
Keeping
so
it
2
together for
successes.
now.
Yeah.
2 successes. I'm
Mhm.
assuming you want to drop that all into damage.
Oh yeah. On to that one.
So
one guy
that
damage.
is the damage for the rifle is 2. So that's going to be 3 damage. Let me roll for the Marine's armor.
Pretty good, Drake, huh? Pretty good, right?
He takes 3 to the chest, and blood kind of spatters back as you return fire, and then you kind of like duck down. You didn't completely freak out, so you didn't unload the weapon completely yet. You still got some ammunition left. That brings me to a certain sniper that is going to aim for +2. And then they're going to take a shot from extreme range downtown with their scoped rifle. Because of the scope, they get well, no, I think that's the +2. Let me check. Damn it. Yeah, that is the +2 is the scope. So they get a net -1 to this shot. No, but if they aim, they get +2. So +1 total. Because it's a -3 at extreme range most time. All right, so let's see how he does. All right, a shot at you, Dr. Bering. Boom! As you peek out from cover, let's see how you do. You need to roll for armor. This is armor
Okay,
piercing.
so
So you had 6 from your base armor, 3
Mhm.
for the stuff you're hiding behind, so that brings it to 9. And then we
But
cut
the
it in
armor
half.
piercing means
We go we go to 4. So roll 4
all
armor.
right.
We'll see if anything goes through.
I had 1 success.
Okay. You are going to take 2 damage, Dr. Bering, as a slug clips through some of the armor.
I can take it.
Your stress goes up by 1. And there you go. So as you kind of grit your teeth and kind of sink down, it is now going to be Graves' turn. Graves, I'm piloting him. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Graves is going to reach down with one of the clamps of his arm. He's going to make a close combat roll. He gets +3 to this, and he already had a lot. I think it's like 10 plus that. He's got 4 stress. 2. Jesus. Okay. With 5 successes, Graves reaches down with the clamps, with one of the clamps, grips some of the plating on the floor, rips it up like a shield, and then he uses his quick action to move a zone closer to the Marines as he just kind of like trundles forward with this massive shield in place. And that's going to be it for his turn. That's all he can do. That is going to bring us to the end of the round. I get to roll a d6, see if anything interesting happens. You hear some strange noises from up above Dr. Bering in the darkness, scuttling around. But we start the next round. So, the riflemen are going again. The one you shot is going to quick action, take cover at the stuff that he was standing next to. And then he's going to use a talent, actually. And he is going to try to pin you down, Dr. Bering, as you shot at him. He aims at you and he just unloads. He's going to try to suppress you. Let's see if he's successful. Gets 1 success. No damage. However, your stress goes up by 1, and you have to make an immediate panic roll.
Okay. Okay, I rolled a 2, so that means I have 10. But with my talent, that brings me back down to 8, which I think is frozen, or do you drop your stuff?
8 is a tremble. -2 to all agility rolls until your panic stops, Dr. Bering. You begin to you're like, and seeing how shooting is an agility roll, that could be not so great. As you're, the one behind cover is going to aim at Graves. He's going to unload everything he can. He's in close range now. Yeah, he'll go full auto. Why not? Nothing gets through. Holy shit. It's just unloading into the power loader. It's all plinking off of the shield. The one using the colonist as a human shield is going to also aim and shoot. He only has 1 hand for his rifle. I'll give him the penalty, actually. I'll get a -2 penalty. So it'll just negate with the aim. 2 go through. So that's going to be 3 damage. Let's see if Graves can block all that. It is armor piercing. I'm gonna give him the equivalent right now of a we'll call it an inner bulkhead. So that's 5. So that's 5, 8 plus 6, So 14. 7. So right now he's got 7 armor to roll. He blocks it all, actually. Surprisingly, I rolled very well for that. All of it plinks off of the shield, and that is it for the rifleman. Dr. Bering, you're over there shaking. What would you like to do? You got your quick action.
I'd like to retcon and take that napper leave that I did not take from Dr. Salvatore that I mentioned the taking.
You can, with a quick action...
Go back?
Nope. With a quick action, you can dig it out of your...
Oh, I don't
satchel.
have it. No, I gave
you don't
it
have
to
it?
Dr. Salvatore is what I mean. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I mean, am I wrong or did I? How many did we have? We had... Because we had 3 of the, stems and then 1 napper leaf. And she took the napper leaf.
If we want to say...
I don't think I did take the napper leave. I remember I took a combat stimulant.
Yes, you
but
took
I don't
some combat stims.
Yeah,
we'll say that you have one.
All right, perfect.
I don't have
now
it.
It's why I wanted it, so I'd like to...
It's going to take your full turn, but you quick action, you rummage through your
Tremble
gear,
my way, kind of holding it and jumping around.
You're kind of like cowering down, and you stick yourself in a gap in the armor, and just...
I'm used to injecting...
I mean, it's true.
Okay, that's
true.
No problem.
Immediately, it's like it's the hiss and the depression of the drugs, and you're like, that calm just rushes over you. No more trembling, instantly calm despite the firefight and bullets plinking around you.
Awesome. That's awesome. Okay.
That's your turn. That's going to bring us to our sniper, who didn't see you peek out, so instead he's going to try to blow Graves' face off before he gets any closer. God, I can't. It's just... I'm barely hitting here. So another 7. It punches into the makeshift shield, well, the gigantic piece of metal plating that Graves had pulled up to guard himself. It's now Graves' turn. He's gonna quick action, close in on the guy that's been full auto strafing him right now. And he's going to crush him with his loader arm. Probably. He gets +3 to close combat for this. Plus his... Dear God. It's only 1 success, but... 2 successes? I don't think he'd push it. This man cannot defend himself. And that's a lot of damage, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Because the power loader has a base damage of 3. So that's 4 damage. Let's see if the armor holds up. Nothing. Nothing on his armor roll. Graves takes his arm that isn't clenched down on the shield, it kind of moves it to side and then just splats this guy onto the decking, crushes him, crushes the cover that he was standing behind, and just like smashes it into the floor. The man is he screams for a moment before he's just pancaked, pulped underneath one of the arms of the power loader. All right. I gotta roll again. Okay. Nothing. Top of the round, we have 2 riflemen and a sniper left. The one rifleman that was suppressing you is going to, after seeing his friend die, his panic's going to go up. He is going to quick action, fumble on his belt, and he's going to grab a grenade. He's going to prime it. He's going to throw it at the loader. Let's see if he can pull it off. Oh no! Oh no! Yep. He has 3 successes. However, he panics as he's fumbling the grenade, and he has 3 stress. I rolled a 6. So he grabs the grenade and then he drops it at his feet.
Drops it at his feet.
He's used all his actions, so he's just standing there. He's just standing there as it drops. This is going to shit real quick. The guy that has the human shield, his stress also goes up, so he's at 2 now. Let's see here. What's he gonna do? He's gonna give a command. Let's see how he does. He's gonna use his command ability. Not the best, but not the worst. Okay, fails on that, but he might. What if at the stress? 1 success on his stress roll. You hear he like gets on comms. Chris, take his fucking head off! As he's gonna give a boost to the sniper to try to take out Corporal Graves when his turn comes up. Dr. Baring, it is your turn.
All right. Can I see that guy? He's trying to. That's the sniper you're talking about. I can't see him.
Yeah, you can see him. He's just at extreme range.
Yeah, I can't hit him. Then there's the guy who's going to take care of himself with the grenade. Where's the other guy? I'm not worried about him. He's going to blow up, man. I mean,
damn it.
I already know. It's got like a 4-second. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The other guy has a human shield. And he is at, from you, this would be considered long range.
Where's Rodriguez? And then
they're also at long range. They're close by that individual. He's the one that was kind of corralling the tied up colonists and Ramirez and Delgado.
I would like to run around the loader to some other cover, just as I kind of zig and zag my way.
Okay.
One little step at a time.
You can only move 1 zone at a time. Quick action.
I know.
So 1 zone gets you 1 zone behind the loader. He moved 2 at this point.
Okay, I need to move up because I've got a
okay. Do you want to
on me that I might want to use, but
so you can move up. That gets you into medium range to that individual and long range to the sniper. You will be standing out.
I'd like to take a shot. I want to.
Unless you take cover, that's up to you.
Sorry. All right. Okay, viewers, this is just how I am. Do I know the hostage?
Let's find out.
Is it someone who was working for me? Maybe I'm gonna
roll a dice.
Is that Joe from the cafeteria?
I'm gonna roll a dice. On a 4 up, you do recognize them. On a 1-3, maybe this is just someone else you don't know. It's a 3. You do have no idea who this is. Never seen him before.
Fuck that guy. I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Appears to be, as you look and you aim, it appears to be a teenage boy. No, it's not a teenage boy. It's a younger man. Exactly, it's a younger man, probably in his early 20s.
Yeah, it's
very dirty.
That's not a human being to me.
He looks like he was probably working the mine, or not necessarily the mine, but like part of the excavation team, which is why he was brought here. He's terrified in this moment. We're
gonna pay for his.
You have this rifle in you aim up at him and you're steadied right now. You have like diazepam pumping through your veins. You look up and give me a shot. You're at medium range, which is a -1, but that's it. So you just have a -1 to this roll.
Okay, and no stress dice.
No stress.
You got 1 success. That's the odds that we get. Yeah, I'm not gonna push it. I don't want to stress.
That's a hit.
We'll take that.
Take him and With that, it does hit. He's going to roll for his armor.
Maybe he'll drop the hostage.
We'll see if he... So what's going to happen is... I should have had you do that. You get a lucky shot, because I'll remember for next time. I remember the hostage rules now, and I fucking forgot it for a second. But you clip him. Some of his armor kicks in, just because, unfortunately, the shitty UPP machine rifle is not... It's not piercing, but it does kind of clip, and you watch as he... He takes, like, a flesh wound. So you've done some damage.
Is he still holding on to the hostage, though?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
If you would have had more than one success, you could have stunted it and kind of like blown him off of him, and then he would have been out in the open. But it is what it is.
I haven't seen that guy anyways. I mean, probably kind of fresh meat on the last load.
All right, that is it for Dr. Bering's turn. It is now our sniper's turn. He has a +1 to this roll because he was boosted. Plus the thing's closer now, it's at long range. So he's got a net +2, +2, +3. So he's got a +3 on this to try to headshot Graves. I really wish I could push rolls with my NPCs. I rolled 11 dice and I got nothing. Oh, I forgot about his stress. Stress. Hold please. He's got 2 stress. Nope. Nothing. Ping! It kind of like clips off of the harness next to Graves' head. He's like, shit! You kind of like hear like frazzled over the comms. All right. That brings us to Graves. Graves, kind of looks over, seeing the grenade, assessing the situation, is going to... Somebody has to take care of the fucking sniper. All right. He's going to move over to some of the scaffolding. He's going to use his normal movement to move up. And he is going to... That gets him... Yeah, that'll get him underneath it. And he's going to try to smash some of the pylons to make the sniper drop out of his nest. Make a close combat roll. You know what? We'll make this a heavy machinery roll. That's what we'll do. Which he's actually surprisingly good at. And he gets +3 to this roll. +3. Plus his stress. No. He has 2 successes, but he does have a facehugger. So we'll roll, as long as this isn't too high. It's a 3 plus 4 is a 7. He does have nerves of steel, however. So it goes back down to a 5. So he's keeping it together as he moves over, and the built-in cutting torch on one of the arms kicks in, and he slices through one of the pylons to the scaffolding. Scaffolding buckles. Sniper needs to make a mobility roll. Two stress. With 2 successes, he begins to scramble and fall. He kind of like falls down. With that, he doesn't take any damage, but he ends up dropping down to the ground nearby. That's it for Graves' turn. Nothing yet. At the end of the round, what's the blast on the grenades real quick? It is are my explosives? Does anybody remember the blast on the grenades? I think it's a 9, but I want to make sure.
It's a 9.
It's a 9, okay. Blast of 9, here it comes. It kind of like debris, kind of flings up around the guy, but he's unharmed. Doesn't do any damage. I'm rolling like shit.
Damn
Which worked out good for me in that one. All right. The rifleman, the one that just survived a blast. I'm going to say his stress goes up for that for sure. Just because that was a harrowing situation. With 4 stress, he's going to... he's still behind cover. He's going to he's trying to take down Graves. He's trying so hard. He's going to aim. I don't think he can risk going full auto. He's going to, though, because he's losing his mind right now. He's going to go up to 5 stress on this. And he's going to try to slay Graves. So that was plus the 2. So it's 2 on that. But let's see how he does. All right, 4 successes. However, I rolled a facehugger on his stress. So, if I roll a 1 on this, Graves is going to have a bad day. 3. 3 plus 5 is 8, which is the tremble. He begins to tremble as he... and he does unload his pulse rifle in the process. But that's going to be 5 damage coming into the loader. Right now, he's got... Well, he didn't put his shield down, so I'll give him the benefit of his shield. So that's going to be 6 plus the... It was 9 plus the 5. Yeah, it was... Yeah, 5. Yeah, okay. So 14, half to 7. Wish I could roll better like that for me. He blocks 2. He takes 2. As some of the rifle rounds pierce into his side. His stress goes up by 1. And Graves has 2 health left. Not looking good. Not looking good. The remaining rifleman is going to, with the one that has the hostage, is going to give another command. Get on, Marine! Finish him off! Let's see how his command roll goes. He gets 1 success. Gives a boost to the sniper, who's going to be up next in initiative. Dr. Bering, you're right before him.
How far away from is he?
He would be considered at, so it would be up towards the center. Those would be considered medium range.
It's not, where's the other guy?
The other guy's also at medium range. Everyone is... So, no. So you closed in on... No, he'd be at medium. The sniper...
I thought when was I closed?
So, no, the sniper and the other guy are considered close range.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Yes.
I'd like to expose myself from cover, unfortunately. But
okay.
Slaying that incinerator around.
Okay.
Pointed at that sniper. And maybe a little eat this. And line him up. As I spew my dragon's breath upon him.
Quick
I
action.
smoked his rune upon the mountaintop, bro.
Quick action, you kind of like sling the AK behind you, pull up the incinerator that you have dangling on you, and then just go for spray and pray here. Nothing to the roll, no bonus, just straight roll.
Okay. How many dice? I don't know the stats for the incinerator.
The incinerator has incinerator unit has no bonus, so just you need to roll for your range.
Oh, okay. All right, so that's gonna be 7. I don't even have a stress shot. Dude. All right. I'm gonna push it. I got 1 success, but I feel like I can do better.
Okay.
I'm gonna push it.
I want you to keep this in mind. The incinerator has a damage of 2.
Okay.
Plus, it has a fire intensity of 9. So you're gonna roll 9 dice. Any successes is extra damage. If you want to push it, that's fine.
No, I'll stick with it. Okay, that'll work. Okay. That'll work. Okay.
So you move over and you catch him. Roll me 9 dice. This is the fire, and this is the fire intensity, and this will stack on top of that.
Can he see my face?
I mean, you're close, right? You're probably within like 30 feet.
Can he see my face? Is it lit up? I'm smiling. I'm grinning at him as I'm doing it.
Of course
like
you
this.
are. Yeah. As you sweep the...
I got 3 successes.
Okay, so that's 5 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, 6 armor. It's not reduced by fire. Dr. Bering, you sweep. The sniper brings up the rifle. He's aiming it at Graves. Graves is wounded. You see there's blood actually sliding down the side.
Not on my watch, bro. Not on my watch.
As you just like immolate this guy, it looks like an action movie. It completely glows up in flames as the fuel for the incinerator coats him and just eats through his flesh in such a quick fashion that
what a horrible death.
He's screaming, writhing around on fire on the ground. Still technically alive, but he's dead for all intents and purposes, as he's screaming and rolling around. And you killed him, Dr. Bering.
If I have the ability to shout anything,
sure.
It would
free
be
action. It
would be just kind of in the general direction of the guy with the hostage. You're next.
Okay. So the sniper's dead. Graves is going to pivot towards the guy that just unloaded into him. And he's going to quick action, move in to melee, and he's going to try to crush him. All right. The key is all of this stress, though. God, that's a lot of dice I just rolled. Graves has 3 successes, no fails on his stress. This time he's going to reach out and kind of like the fork side of the arm is going to open up. And then he just grabs him around his side and begins to as the man's it just crushes the armor in and very slowly and like there's almost no resistance as it crushes the armor and all the insides and just puts him into 2 pieces as it clips together and the man falls from top to bottom from the arm onto the ground. All right, that's the end of the round. Okay, that's good. It's good for me. Hopefully this is the last round, Dr. Bering. We'll see how this goes. The last rifleman holding the hostages, seeing what's coming, the 2 of you coming. He looks back. He says, "Not a step fucking closer," as he points his rifle back at the struggling hostages. "You take 1 step, I ice him."
Guess he doesn't know me.
He's ready in action. If you move forward, he's going to shoot them. Dr. Bering, it's your turn.
I will not move forward. I will let the incinerator drop around to my side.
Mm-hmm.
Don't squander your life so cheaply. you still have time to flee. And I'm going to just kind of look over at Graves, just in case he doesn't notice that there's a power loader on the way to him if he doesn't vacate.
Okay. Give me a, we'll call this a manipulation roll.
Okay. Is this going to be a contested roll?
Yes.
Shit. All right. So a story point isn't going to help me.
Gives you a success. Now, I will tell you.
But I still need to roll if I want more than one success.
This is a Marine. They're not very known for their manipulation skill. So
okay.
I just want to put that in perspective here.
I've got 2 dice. I have no manipulation.
Well, it's up to you. You got 2 plus.
Yeah.
So if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. If not, if you don't want to make this a roll to try to force something, I can give you something in return right now, and if you want to decide what you want to do.
It's not likelihood that I'm going to pass this roll, even with if I push it.
As you say that, there's a sly smile on his face. He goes, "That's cute." Like he knows something you don't.
I bring up the incinerator and I fire.
You're going to bake the colonists as well if you use the incinerator.
God damn it.
It's up to you if that's what you... Hey.
No, I mean, that's what I want to do, but I'm not a good enough shot to be able to, put a singe above his head. I'm not Drake.
Now, you can, I will say, if you want to quick action, grab the AK and shoot, you are more than welcome to do so. But if you use the incinerator, you can get...
No, I'll do that. I'll take a shot with the... What's it? I don't really want to kill...
this is...
Tom or Joe or whatever his name is.
Medium range, so -1 to this roll. You bring up the AK-74, you line up a shot, go ahead and take it.
Oh, it's good. It's 2 successes.
2 successes, okay.
Yeah.
With 2 successes... all right, well, let's see how his armor holds up. All right. His armor deflects the bullets. However, instead of pumping the second success into damage, you can put it into a stunt for shooting. And since you don't shoot a lot, I'll give you what some of your options are. You can force him to make a panic roll. You can make him drop something he's holding, or you can knock
including a weapon.
Including a weapon, yes.
I'd like to do that.
Okay. You shoot him and you, and as it kind of clips off the armor, but it jars his arm, and his pulse rifle comes skidding out of his hand onto the floor, and he's left just holding this hostage who's terrified. His stress goes up, so he's at 5 stress now, so he's not doing so hot as he's like, shit. He's fumbling at his hip. We'll see how this goes. No, he has to make a panic roll, actually. Oh no, you didn't have him force a panic roll. All right, so that brings us to Graves. Graves is going to
stop him at the ground.
He's at medium range, so he's got to close with him. So he goes into close, and then he goes into engage range. It takes all of his action. He just drops the shield to pick up speed, and he in a straight line, just barreling through debris and massive heavy ass boxes and shit. He just kind of smashes them aside as he closes into melee with the man, and that's all he can do. Right. So as that happens, top of initiative. This guy's the last man standing. This sergeant is the last man standing. He's gonna fuck. He's gonna draw his sidearm pistol He's going to try to shoot Graves at -3. Yeah. So let's see how this... Plus he has 5 stress. So this is probably not going to go too well. Wait. It's -3, so that's... Okay. Plus... Gosh. Okay. He goes to shoot. He gets a success. However, he fails his stress roll. And he panics hard. Oh shit! No! He throws the hostage aside and he begins to try to run away from Graves. Graves will get an opportunity to snag him for free. Plus this. Okay, he has 2 successes, but he has a fail on his stress dice because he's up to 5 stress now. I'm gonna roll a 2 plus 5 is a 7, -2 for Nerves of Steel is a 5, so he keeps it together. He reaches out and grabs a hold of him. Let's see if his armor holds. He grabs a hold of him and begins to crunch, and it doesn't quite clamp all the way. The man is severely wounded and kind of like grappled right now by Graves, but he's still alive. He's like struggling with his empty pistol that he kind of unloaded into Graves' cockpit unsuccessfully. And that's it for his turn. Dr. Baring, would you like to do anything? Or are you look for Graves to finish him off?
That guy's not even alive to me anymore. I'll let Graves do what he needs to do. I'll go over and I'll grab Frank. You okay? Or Bill? Let's get you back over.
Move over. Yeah, that's your name, right?
Though? Yeah. Where's where's Rodriguez? Aren't they right over there?
Yeah, they're just right over there. They kind of look over at you, stunned out of what's happening. As you move over, Dr. Baring, what's your observation?
It is a 5, or it's a 10, whatever that is. It's maxed out.
10?
So it's a 10, okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, I rolled for you just to make sure. So, Dr. Baring.
Well, I'd be a 15 because my wits is a 5, so it's like...
you have 5 stress right now?
No. I think I just... Never mind. I'm confused.
10.
Never mind.
Should be a 10 total.
Yeah, 10, yeah.
Regardless, though, 4 successes. As you move over to them, you're kind of taking stock. As this man's struggling with Graves, you hear chatter over his comms. We're closing in. Central entrance. There's another fire team closing in on the generator room. With 4 successes, the only things you hear the heavy footsteps of movement down the corridor. Delgado and Ramirez kind of look like shaking, like, shit, they're coming. The only things you can hear right now are scuttling noises from above you and the swaying mechanical motion of the sentry gun.
Okay, I forgot about the gun.
The gun that's pointing out in the direction the fire team is coming.
Is there any way to get to that terminal? I know there's a computer terminal right next to it. I want to hack that shit right now.
Give me a mobility roll. We'll see if you can make it in time.
That's pretty good, actually. Hold on, so. Holy shit, I got 4 successes.
Okay. With 4 successes, Dr. Baring, you sprint as quick as you can. You move over, and you get to the central entrance, the main bulkhead doors. The sentry gun's just strafing back and forth. You see flashlights coming around the corner. Fire team's almost here. Give me a CommTech roll.
Okay. It'll be in. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes?
4
successes. Wait, hold on. Dawson hates when I do this. Is 4 successes enough?
With 4 successes, we're able to clear any kind of marine encryption in this gun, and you force in a command override. As you do, the Marines step around the corner, and they're just sprinting. There they are! As soon as they come in range with the sentry gun, it goes, locks on, and just opens up. Just like a chain cannon opening up on them. Within moments, the lead Marine is just scythed down completely. Just takes multiple rounds to the chest. The rest of them begin to try to scatter, getting shot at the whole time. This corridor is pinned down now. As you retreat back into the generator, knowing that the sentry gun at least has them stalled, at the very least, if not outright killed or maimed most of them. You move back to Graves, who has... I'm going to make him make an empathy roll. He only has a 2 in empathy, and he's got 5 stress dice. With 3 successes, Graves can't finish the man off. He has him clamped in the loader, and he's just kind of like... As that happens, we fade away from the engineering wing. And we move over to, hopefully, Marshal Sweetman, are you somewhere that you can play? Not yet. Damn it! Well, in that case, that sounds like this might be a good time for us to take a break.